Hi, I am Javela Singleton, owner of Gifted Hands Artisan Soap. I just came across soap making as a way to kind of weed out chemical processes in our life, and I started doing it and I fell in love. I fell in love with the process, and over time it has just been a healing measure for myself. So for my customers, I have a lot of customers who tell me that their children suffer with eczema and various skin issues, and using certain soaps has helped them clear up their skin issues. And for me personally, like I was saying before, it's definitely just been a measure of healing, something to keep my mind off of something that I've always wanted. I think it's been for me a beauty for ashes journey, something that I really wanted but haven't been able to have at this point in my life. But God really showed me where He could take something that I thought was a disaster at that point and make it into something beautiful and something that I can share with everyone. I have one in particular. It's a Himalayan pink salt soap that is a massage bar. So on one end it has like these massaging nubs, and then on the other side it's got Himalayan pink salt. So it's great for exfoliating, and then it's also great for just giving yourself a refreshing massage, and that has to be my favorite one. It's got peppermint and spearmint and rosemary, so it's very bright and refreshing. But I'm definitely a soap lover out of everything that I have in my collection. So the best way I can think to describe making soap is like baking a cake. So you have your flour, you have your butter, you have your oils and your sugar. It's the same thing with soap making. You have all your key ingredients, your oils, your scents, which for Gifted Hands is essential oils. We use natural scents, natural colorants, the emulsifier, which is the sodium hydroxide, and baking is like a science. It's more science than it is cooking. So soap is the same way. It's more science than it is anything. So you have your perfect ratios that you have to have with your oils and your sodium hydroxide and your scents and everything, and you mix it all together and you pour it in a mold. And just like cake or bread or anything of that nature, once it has set in the mold, once it has baked, you cut it the next day. Or, well, with cakes and breads, you can cut them the same day. But with soap, it's a 24-hour process, 24 to 48-hour process in the mold, and then you can cut it, and then it goes through a 4-week curing process after that. For Gifted Hands, if we didn't have the support that we've had in these past few months, we would have had to close our doors. We don't have any full-time employees, but I know a lot of small businesses have full-time employees, and they've had to let some of those employees go. So for small business, especially during this time, it's so important for us to have the support of the community, because we directly impact the economy of the community. We directly hire people in the community who have families, and we also want to support our own families. In the future, I have a foundation that I want to bring forward, which would be the Beauty for Ashes Foundation. And what my hope is to support women's shelters in the upstate area, starting hopefully nationally before long, but starting in the upstate area, supporting women's shelters, providing them with personal care products from our business. Because, Dove's fine, but at the end of the day, who wouldn't want something beautiful to help them make it through a rough patch in their life? Thank you guys for tuning in to this Sheen exclusive. For more information on my business, please check the description box below.